Back to the streets again.
Back streets, back.
Back to the streets again. Back to the streets again. We're going back to the streets again. I'm gonna let you you know what?
Ooh.
We're gonna roll Zangief.
Zangief.
Cause he's strong-geef. Is that Weird Al?
It is. No, I don't know. He's the ring announcer.
Weird Al could be the ring announcer. It's just a title you give somebody.
Oh, looks like it's from Azam. So good of him to send me latest newsletter. New muscle generation.
Nobody has more muscle.
Master Zangief!
Oh, so it's you, Mika. I have been hearing of your.
So his name is actually pronounced Zangief?
Oh,
Zangief.
Oh, I
Next
didn't
to
know.
the achievements
Zangief.
of the Red Cyclone, I've done nothing.
Okay, as we've not seen each other, you will show me big new skills you developed in ring. You ready for this?
Yes! Thank you for giving me this chance.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Do not kick Zangief.
His reach is freaking amazing.
I will stomp on little girl head. I will kick her in that face. I will. Ooh. Oh yes, sit on Papa's knee. Sit on Papa's knee. Papa Uganda.
You've already taken this to places I need to go.
Oh, sit down, Lotte. Yeah. It needs to go there every time.
No.
That was phenomenal.
Look how excited she is to sit on
I
that
want to
knee.
follow in your footsteps and work to become a great wrestler, just like you.
Sit on Papa Uganda's knee.
Following footsteps, you need muscle spirit, young.
Muscle spirit. He's gonna redefine the world.
You don't need actual muscles, you need muscle spirit.
We will tackle with fighters all over the world. Continue to build muscle, and finally we achieve strongest muscle spirit.
Muscle spirit! That sounds so cool! It would be
She
an
seems like a
honor
ditzy
to
girl.
I know,
Just
yeah.
pull them along for anybody.
She's like, alright.
China.
Long time no see. Your muscles are looking good, comrade. As are yours, my friend. But I must say,
He's like a part of the Muscle Bound Club. Muscles, muscles everywhere. Muscles, muscles in the hair.
he is also advisor
Muscle
of
Soul
Muscle
Fighters
Fighters.
Club. Alright.
Is that a
My
thing?
name is
It
Vega.
is.
Is that a thing now?
It's so very nice to meet you, sir.
Could it be? Is it possible you're the Zangief? Azam never said you knew each other.
Master.
I saw you on the internet. So many victories. And your muscles are amazing in person.
Oh, so you're interested in muscle? Then let me make your day. Brace, and I'll throw you as greeting.
Yeah, no, that's alright. You don't have to.
The best.
Really, meeting you is more than I could have asked for.
Don't be humble.
Now, Zangief has... Does he still have the green hand? I don't know if he does. Screw pile driver, my favorite kind of pile driver to do, you know what I mean? Siberian Express. That sounds awesome. During neutral forward jump, you do a full circle.
Borch dynamite.
Yeah. Cyclone Lariat. Heavy punch, heavy kick. So, he doesn't have a lot of moves, but...
You can sit on Papa's knee.
Boom!
That was painful looking. I mean, I would be done after that. There's no recovery.
Yeah! Oh, those moves. How do you recover from
That's
this?
ridiculous.
This is, yeah. How do you? You don't recover from these moves. You just don't.
It's ridiculous.
So, like, Zangief, definitely a footsies guy. Until you, like, get in on him, you do some crazy red cyclone action.
What are you talking about? All you did was walk in and chop the man in half.
Your power is
He was
tremendous.
cleaved.
You see, this comes from great power and dedication of muscle.
Sure,
So awesome.
Zangief.
Do you think you'd mind having a match with me too?
It can't be. You're a wrestler too?
Perfect. You two should have great match together.
If you know what I mean.
Let's talk about this.
I received a message from Lara for you, and in it she said, the usual place. Looks like there will be many steps in your journey.
Probably should just put his arm
She
in the
has
game,
big
man.
potential. I'm hoping Mika will learn something valuable on the way. It reminds me of when we were guided by our masters, a lifetime ago. Now is our turn to... Huh?
Just one more. I need to keep working on my muscle spirit. Just one more, please.
I can't. There's but so much passion and pro wrestling spirit one can take before he faints from joy.
Don't worry, comrade. Fiery spirit helps everyone. It isn't only for pro wrestlers. The spirit you've inherited from your ancestors will fuel your power as a fighter. It is that
They are
spirit
like the
that will
ultimate
turn
muscle
into
bros.
I know, right?
You inherited spirit?
I suppose so.
I really
Ultra
want
Muscle Bros.
Finally.
I really definitely want a big plate of nachos, man.
Side by side with Master Sonya.
I went from those Burger King hot dogs to nachos.
I don't know how, but you did.
Do not be nervous.
I love hot dogs and
Your
nachos.
muscle spirit is
Hot
like
dogs
a tornado.
and nachos.
Oh my
It is
god.
mine as well as mine. So
Oh,
I
dude,
know
get a
what
hot dog and make nachos on top of the hot dog.
Thank you so much,
A
Master.
nacho dog.
No.
Yes.
Guess whose dog is it?
Internet, you need to do it.
Nacho dog.
It's a nacho dog. Make it happen. Send me pictures. I love you.
Send me pictures.
Send Sean the nudes. Just send me the nacho dog.
It's probably not. Yeah, it's not.
You know, that was Zangief.
Alright. So, I think we're gonna do is stop there for now
Hi.
with this story. And carry on my wayward son and do a quick you versus me.
Oh, cool. And with the you versus me.
There we go.
Let's say that.
Alright.
You good?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right.
And in this corner,
And in this corner,
we
weighing
have a
in.
banana hammock. I'm going random. I just want to go random.
You know what? I'll follow suit.
I don't have enough time in the
Oh,
game.
well, there we go. Muscle spirit!
Zangief's the best. He really is. Right now, he's my favorite character just because of his muscles.
Wrestling and Cossack dancing is what he likes.
Yes. So he does the stereotype dancing.
My iron
The
body
Russian
is invincible, so beware.
I wish it was like metallic Zangief. That'd be the best.
Ah,
Let my beauty intoxicate you.
I'll let your beauty intoxicate no one.
Fight!
So how do you block in this game again? I
Back.
forgot.
You just hold back.
You just hold back?
Yeah, so you'll block jumping attacks and standings.
And then
With
like a
these?
downward back thing to block lower?
Yeah, down, back to block low hits. Is
Oh,
how
okay.
you- how
Let's
you
get
do
this show on
that.
the road.
Oh!
What was
Well,
that?
I don't know. And my button isn't working. None of these buttons are working.
Oh, well, that's not good at all. Because that makes it an unfair fight.
I know, hold on,
And
hold on.
Zangief wants Zangief will hug!
You're coming at me.
From every side. Well, there's one of your problems.
Why did it? That's the second time it's done that. And I swear that I put everything in there. But, okay.
Well, I apologize for crushing your spine. You can make a comeback though. You got all your buttons now, right? They're working.
Yes, yes. I'll make a comeback right after this.
I will dog! Hey, oh. Alright.
So funny.
Okay. Oh! He's like a bat. I don't like it. He's doing it again. He's
Well,
doing
he can actually throw you from that. No!
Boom!
Because he does like ninja moves. No! No!
Oh, what
Stop
that
it.
was.
Yeah! I got one!
I don't like Zangief.
I don't like Vega too much yet. I used to love him on Super Nintendo, but
I just don't like Zangief because I don't like slow characters.
yeah, he's one of you have to have patience for him. He's always been that way. Even in Super Street Fighter 4, people had to use his green hand ability that he had that he doesn't have anymore, which is kind of weird. Because he could pass through fireballs with it. It could actually go right through him. And then that was their way to get in and do his, fast 360-degree motion things that he had to do. Boom.
Sit on Papa's knee.
No!
Yes! Yeah.
Do you know how much flesh would have came off of my body from that spin? That's so funny. I wonder if they'll bring Hakan back. Do you remember Hakan? He was the Greek guy who put the oil all over his body.
I did not like Hakan.
This is the first win for player one.
No snap, sexy announcer. Return to character select and stage
Yeah,
select.
let's do that again.
I don't care what we play.
We'll do a first to three, basically, like a first to two out of three.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Oh.
Because Papa,
Gave you
dang
fucking
it!
Vega. He gave you Vega again.
That's not. I wish it would like when you do the random thing, it should let you do a confirm random. But then again, what's the point of the random?
Yeah, if you're
Never
just gonna
confirm
disappoint
it.
yourself.
So you're gonna, oh no, I don't like that guy. Alright,
This is
you.
the path of
Do
my
it for us.
destiny.
Make me love long time.
Let my beauty intoxicate you.
No.
Round one.
We're not.
Fight.
That reach though with the claws.
I know. Oh. No! With the double Shoryuken.
Well,
Whoa!
I don't know what you're doing there, but
Something cool. Wouldn't you like to know? Boom!
yeah. Cheese the.
Are you really?
I mean, as you can tell, my blocking skills are non-existent.
Dang it.
Lose your sexy ass mask. It's my only problem with back blocks. I can't do it because I'm too focused on trying to do the attacks.
Trying to attack, yeah. It's hard to switch from like being offensive to defensive that fast. It's like one of those things, like, I think because I played Samurai Showdown on Sega Genesis so much, and I would always put it on easy or medium at most and play it, like the computer was not very defensive at all. So I would I always attack way early on that. I'm like, oh, I just want to see how cool it looks in there. But anyway, I would Still too early. I have to figure out the timing on that. I mean, Vega could be cool if you knew how to do all those. Yeah, like that. Okay. But anywho, totally sidetracked.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
I would forget, like, if I turn on the harder difficulty, like, to even block.
Oh.
Like, because the computer is just so offensive. Not so offensive, but just would not focus on blocking. I just would never think of it. I'd easily get through them, do really easy, cheesy, jump, heavy, slide. Like even in Samurai Showdown, your heavy kick, doing like an aerial one into a ground slide one was one of the cheesiest things you could do. And it worked on the computer. Super awesome. Oh, it's so weird trying to figure out characters' moves and where they hit, especially like Vega hits everywhere except straight forward sometimes. You're like, what's that mosquito doing over there? No.
Got you with a throw and the stun. Actually, stun was a saving grace.
You win.
Did you see old crazy legs in the background?
This is the second win for player 1.
Whatever. Okay.
You did get Vega like twice.
Okay, I know I did. Okay, so we'll stop here for now with Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But closing remarks on the Division? After we
Closing
play-
remarks.
Yeah.
Oh, the beta.
On
The
the beta.
Division beta.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. Even though, let's go ahead and throw it out here. Let's go ahead and be honest with everybody. That wasn't a beta. That was a server stress test.
It was.
So instead of calling it the Division beta, we'll call it the Division server stress test with the title beta attached to it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was fun, however, and it left me wanting to play the actual game.
Yeah, I didn't get to play as much as you did, but I liked it. It felt good to play. It didn't feel like some people were saying it's Destiny in an urban setting and stuff, and it's like, no,
It didn't
didn't
feel
that way.
Destiny at all.
Obviously, it's not Rainbow Six or
It's not a
Splinter
Rainbow
Cell where you
Six,
can
but-
one-shot dudes in the head as
Yeah.
long as they're not wearing some sort of mask thing.
Yeah.
But it still felt good. People would, at least in the early part of the game, they're getting down quickly enough, or you actually just killing them. They don't go into a down state.
It's
As
harder-
far as I saw.
No, the enemies won't go into a down state. And in hard mode, it actually, like if we go back and replay the missions in hard mode, it provides a decent challenge.
Yeah.
It actually does. They don't go down as fast as they did.
Okay.
So, and they deal a lot of damage. You
Does
get
it still feel a little closer to real than it does?
a bit, but like when
Or
you're
is it suddenly more RPG-like?
it gets a bit more RPG because they're throwing a lot more elites and stuff in there. The guys with the purple HP bars and
Yeah.
the shielding over
I
it.
forgot about those guys. I only fought like 2 of those guys.
Yeah, you'll only fight a couple of them, but
Because they're bosses.
yeah. Well, the ones with the like golden HP bars are like the champions or elites in the
Yeah.
game, the named guys that
Okay.
are really great and have the chance to charge fantastically.
Yeah. I almost
this-
got my best stuff from them every time.
Yeah. But my biggest thing that I also liked, and I was very happy, was the Dark Zone. Wasn't
Get
like
there.
it wasn't in your face force choking PvP. It was
Choke.
force choke PvP. It was enjoyable PvP,
Yeah.
and the PvP didn't happen that much, but I enjoyed the Dark Zone for everything that it was.
It sounds cool from what everyone said in regards to that. Like,
Which,
it's
you know.
kind of, it stays tense the whole time. Like right now,
Yeah,
it
because
being beta, no one was really pushing it.
they weren't, and there's not a lot of the Dark Zone open, but the whole point is you get items, and when you get items, you become a target for anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you just have shitty gray items, they don't know what you have.
Yeah.
They can't see what you're getting.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it so intense, is if you do get good items and somebody just wants your items, they're going to come after you.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think entering the Dark Zone as a lone wolf with no friends, no help, that would be a bit different than entering it with a group of people. That's, I guess.
Yeah, if you were by yourself, like if I got to that point, I probably would have been by myself because I was soloing the first part.
Which would probably make it a bit more, I don't know, not so
Tense.
great. Yeah, because like the whole point is when you're with everybody else, you get knocked down in the dark zone, your team can help you pick you back up and stuff. You're not going to lose your items unless the enemies are just too relentless.
Oh,
But
yeah,
if you're
there's too many of them.
Yeah, if
and
you're
stuff.
fighting a large squad and you're solo, unless you're really good, they're going to take you out eventually.
Yeah.
Because they all have the healing and everything else, and you'll just have whatever set of abilities you've got. And when you have like 4 people all using different abilities or something like that, then it's a little better than one dude using his abilities.
Yeah, which I didn't really get much into as far as the knocking everything over. Abilities. Like I kept sticking with the one that lets you see the enemies behind the wall. Even
Yeah,
after I got to like level 5 and you get to pick another one.
The pulse detector, like
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's
I really like that one, especially as a solo
because you
character.
get mods to it actually later, like in the beta and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You can even get to a point where you can unlock ability mods, and they have one for the pulse thing that all the enemies that show up on radar, you deal extra damage to them.
It already actually was showing that like right away.
It'll do like
It says plus criticals and stuff like that. So
you'll get stuff like
as
that,
long
and then
as
you can
they're
get the
on
pulse.
the pulse.
You'll get
yeah.
the pulse thing where it can actually start pulsing and showing chests and other stuff, other
That's
loot crates, which is
yeah.
cool. And there was one other, I can't remember the
Yeah.
mod, but you can mod. Like I kept using the sticky grenade launcher.
That was
I
the
think.
one I got too. When I got my second ability slot, I went ahead and went for that.
And I
But
used-
that'd be
I-
really good because the grenade is cool, but the sticky bomb's better because you can
It's
preemptively
a quicker,
set
it's a
it.
quicker use than hitting
Yeah.
the button over to swap to your grenades and throwing them and stuff.
It felt a little cumbersome to me on computer. You played it on PS4.
Yeah.
Computer, it felt a little cumbersome to switch to grenade. Like it felt like it was an actual like physical swap thing. It didn't feel organic.
Yeah. And the PS4 still, it did feel a bit more. It felt like it slowed you down a little to swap to the grenades. And so I found myself, I used a grenade
I felt
once
like
or
there was
twice.
a delay before it would even start doing the grenade part.
Yeah, and I think I used like grenades once or twice in the beta.
Yeah.
I didn't, like outside of that I used the sticky grenade skill. And
Yeah.
I got a mod, I did use the mod for it, which causes it to occasionally cause your targets to bleed over time.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and it like deals, of course, increased damage. So that was cool.
So you bought it though. You went in and said, "All right, I'm gonna do this when it comes out."
Yeah, I have
I'm
it
still on the
pre-ordered.
fence.
Yeah, I've got it pre-ordered. So I've been looking forward to it since it was first announced,
Yeah.
way back in the day.
It runs really well. I will say that.
That'd be
Even
like
on my
it.
computer that has been updated every 3 years now since I built it. So, but should be cool. It has potential for more multiplayer growth, like a competitive but more of a faction versus faction thing,
And
possibly.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing stuff because they were talking about there were supposed to be there are already the factions in the game, but they were talking
Yeah.
about they're supposed to have options for clans and stuff. That would be
Yeah.
a thing, which would be cool. So you can have clan versus clan, maybe.
I wonder how you're gonna do that stuff though.
I think it's probably going to be through like a website, something like they did with Destiny. And when you set up clans, you have to set it up through their actual website. You
Yeah.
can set up a clan, and then if you got so many members to join your clan on the website and stuff, like just accept the invites and stuff, then in game it would put up your clan name next to your character.
Okay.
Which it'll probably do something like that. I'd also like to see raids and something beyond a hard mode would be nice. I haven't actually been reading up on them, so
Yeah.
I think there's probably going to be something because hard mode's great and all, but there should be something even further beyond that.
I still personally want a variety in the enemies a little bit more visually.
Yeah.
But
Well-
I understand it's Tom Clancy and he's not a fantasy writer.
No, well,
So-
I mean, you do get like a visual difference for the most part. Like the
Yeah.
first few enemies,
The
you like
flamethrower guys were
Yeah.
pretty cool to see.
because they're not like the first people you're fighting and stuff in that the
They're
Madison,
like
in the
thugs.
Madison Hospital.
They-
Yeah,
yeah.
hoodies and baggy pants, and they're like
Scar,
they're like
yeah,
rioters and street thugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the flamethrower dudes are like wearing masks and flamethrower packs.
And they're
like,
almost like a cult.
yeah, they're
yeah,
called
for the-
I think they're called the Cleaners
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know what they do. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up on it, but I'm sure we'll actually figure that out in the actual.
Well, it's saying the chick that's got the bandage on her. I can't Lieutenant something. I can't.
Lieutenant
remember.
Lau, I think.
Yeah, she is talking to you on the radio as you're going into this place, saying that the cleaners basically they think anyone that interferes with their cause is to clean up all the contamination. They want to burn anyone. It doesn't matter if there's a cure or not. They want to burn them, and so in
So they're
this,
the pyros of the world.
yes, they want to snuff out the contamination through violence. They don't want to try to resolve it. And anyone that seems like they've been in contact with it, they're going to take care of that. Anyone that tries to stop them in their cause of cleaning up the contamination,
Yeah,
they
so
will
they're
stop
basically
them.
like a
Yeah.
radicalist cult group.
Exactly. Yeah.
But there's also like the ones we didn't see. and I don't remember the name, so that was a useless bring up.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're on the website.
It'll show it more. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's basically first thoughts on the division.
And my thoughts of Street Fighter 5.
Yeah. I so far think it'll be cool. I haven't played too far into it. I've always liked fighting games, so they're fun to me, but...
I think it's great. I just, like I said, I don't block good.
yeah.
That's my biggest fault, which is why I don't really take anything online or against other people, because I do not have the block skill. I mean, I understand how it works, I just don't put it into practice. I'm too mindset on throwing attacks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I still like the Street Fighter compared to games, like I said, Mortal Kombat's not my
it's not your
fighting.
thing.
I like Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that about sums up everything.
Alrighty. So it's going to wrap up this week. If you watch, thanks for watching. If you watch it later, thanks for watching then. And
make sure to do the Nacho Dogs.
Not Nacho Dogs according there. So yeah. I say no, please.
Don't say no to a great thing. The quesalupa is a great thing, and did they say no?
I still don't know if it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
I gotta eat it.
You gotta try it.
I will.
Try it tomorrow.
That's probably gonna happen one day. Alright, bye.